Hi everyone, I hope that you can hear me because last night I did a live and it was going so good and no one was listening to me or they couldn't hear it for some reason. I don't know. So I am Carol Dunlop. We're going to give it a little bit of time for people to come in. Let's see if I can. I don't see how I can share it. So everyone out there, please share and please tell me in the comments that you're there. I'll give everyone a couple minutes to come in. I know that Facebook is doing its little thing, so that's cool. It's not going to take me long. We're not going to be here long tonight. It's Tuesday night, my regular time at 8:30. So I am Carol Dunlop, your online WOW strategist, and every Tuesday night at 8:30, I'm going to be coming to you live in a Facebook Live format, talking about business success, how to make your business stand out. And tonight we're talking about content marketing. So what exactly is content marketing? Content marketing is a form of, well, I guess it was birthed out of social media marketing because everybody was posting and putting things up on their social media platforms like pictures and the regular posts that they were writing. So it kind of evolved into something else. So people started doing ebooks and reports and articles and things like that. So all that is content. I'll tell you something else that you may not think of as content, and that is a podcast. A podcast is content. So basically, anything that you can put out there that actually is that someone could read, they consume by reading it, they are listening to it, or they're watching it. It's content. Pictures are content, graphics are content, whatever. And you may say, well, Carol, isn't that social media? Well, not necessarily, because social media is when you are using the actual social media platforms and you may be putting up a quick post. You may be putting up a fill in the blank type of thing, or you may be even putting up a quote. So we're talking about strategically using content to build your business. And specifically, I'm talking about the who, the what, and the how. So the who. First of all, you have to know who your audience is. Who are you talking to? So if you don't know who your audience is, anything that you put out there is suspect because it may or may not hit the right people. It's just like standing in front of a wall, taking some spaghetti, throwing it against the wall and seeing what will stick. So if you don't know who you're talking to, you can't just talk to everybody because everybody is not interested in what you're putting out there. They're not going to be listening to you. So you really have to narrow it down. Who is your audience? And then you have to know, what do they want from you? What is your audience looking for? And if you know who your people are, you'll know what they want because they'll tell you. And all you have to do is really ask them, like, what would you like me to put out more of? Do you want to see more pictures like this? Or do you want to see more videos like that? Or maybe you want more articles? It depends totally on your audience, what kind of content you're going to put out, because every audience is different. So once you know who your people are, once you know what they want, then you have to know how you're going to provide that to them. What are you going to do? Are you going to do something like maybe a podcast where you come on every week or every 2 weeks? Once a month is not really enough. Every 2 weeks is kind of suspect too, but once a week is good. Some people put out podcasts once every day. They may stockpile them and do a lot in one day, do 10 or 15 in one day, and then they just release them. You know, they'll have stuff to put out every week. So you might want to do something like that. Or maybe you're going to do blogs. Blogs are content. So you could do extra long, super duper blogs that have a lot of content in it. Like they have video in it and they have lots of information where you're explaining things. So those are the super duper, just wow blog posts that you just look at, 4,000 word blogs. But usually people are going to put out, the minimum is like a 250 word blog. And then usually between 500 and 700 is a good standard type of blog because we're busy. People are going to read like 3,000 words every day. So if you want to put out one great big huge blog maybe once a month that you really put a lot of work into, you did a lot of research, you got a lot of stuff together, it's got a lot of content, it's like wowing people, then great, go ahead and do that. But unless you have people that are really working with you or behind the scenes, you're not going to be able to do that every day. It's just, normal people can't do that stuff. So if you're aiming for a 300, 400, 500, maybe even a 700 word blog post or article that you're putting out, good for you, because people are going to read that. It's pretty quick. They can get through it. They can get the gist of it, and they can go on about their business, because that's usually what people are looking for anyway. They want to get something quick that they can digest pretty quick, that they can say, oh yeah, that's good, and then they can put it, do something with it in their life. They can do something with it right away. They read it and then they go do something. So that's the best type of content you can put out there. Maybe you're putting out a video blog or a vlog. I used to hear it called vlog all the time. Now they just say video blog. Maybe you're going to tape or a 3 or a 5 minute video every day or once a week, and then you're going to put that out there on your blog, or you're going to use YouTube as your platform of choice to showcase your video. There are other video platforms out there. There's Vimeo and there's Wistia. They all are kind of used for different things, but the most popular and the one that's still the king, queen, whatever you want to call it, video, and that is YouTube. So if you want to do a video blog, it's best to put that video up on YouTube first and then put it over on your blog so that you get the benefit of having the YouTube viewers view your video, and then you also have your blog. The people who are subscribing to your blog actually can view your video too. So you want to get as many eyes as possible, as many eyeballs as possible on your content. And you want to make sure, like I said, that you know who you're putting this out for, what do they want, and that you're delivering what they're looking for. So that's the who, the what, and the how of content marketing. Now, if you do this thing right, people will be clamoring to get everything that you put out. They'll be looking forward to your blog posts, your video blogs, your posts that you put up on Facebook or what. They'll be looking forward to your information, because you know what? Because you figured out what they really want, and you figured out what the problem is that they want to solve, and then you're solving it with all this content that you're putting out there. So that's really content marketing. You know, you create content, you market it, you put it out there, you get as many eyeballs on it as possible, and you make sure that the eyeballs that are seeing that content are the eyeballs of your target market. One more piece of content that I want to share with you is you could have something like a membership site where you have all your content that you're putting in one place, and then you charge people to be a member of it. That's a way to make money, satisfy your audience, and actually make a living at this thing. There are a lot of people out there right now who have membership sites who are making money off of it, and they are really just putting out, maybe they're putting a couple of posts out a month. It depends on what your audience is. I can't just say, well, do this and you'll make money. It depends on what your audience wants. Maybe your audience wants one unique recipe a month and they'll pay for that. Or maybe your audience wants one unique tutorial a month and they'll pay for that. Whatever your audience will pay for, that's what you give them, because they're sustaining you. You're making money off of them, and you're solving their problem. So it's a win-win all around for everyone. So I want to tell you about a membership site that has launched and is getting ready to close down the special that we have going, and that is the Authorpreneurs Club Unlimited, authorpreneursclubunlimited.com. We, meaning me, not me, myself, and I, but me, Candace L. Davis, and Anita R. Henderson, came together and created this platform, which is right now becoming a movement, I tell you, for women who need clarity, who are looking for confidence, and who are ready to take that next step in their life, whether it's starting a business, writing a book, becoming a consultant, or whatever they have in their life that they can't get the answers for, that they can't get a direction for, that they need clarity to kind of figure out. That's what we're going to take care of. And tell you what, people are paying for it. So I'm very happy to announce that, it's open. People are knocking down the doors right now. It's been great. It's been awesome. And the one thing that I really liked about it was that Candace, Anita, and I took the time to figure out what our audience was looking for. We sat down, we actually went through an implementation day, and long before the implementation day that we did, I think it was in November, we had been going back and forth in email and phone calls and in person, trying to figure out how we could best serve the people that are on our list, that interact with us all the time. What was it that they needed. So we surveyed them. We called a few of them up and asked them. We sent out emails, and they came back and they answered us, and they said, we need this, we need that, we need this and that. So we put this and that together into the Entrepreneurs Club Unlimited.com, and they, it just goes to prove that we hit the nail on the head with that. The women that are joining right now really needed this movement, this community, this safe space that they could come together and actually put their ideas out there, learn from each other, lean on each other to help move forward, either in their business or in their life, in both. Some of them want to leave their jobs and do something else. Some of them want to stay on their job and they have a little side flow thing going on. Some of them are ready to write their book and get their story out there. So it just kind of depends. And it's great. It's awesome to be a member of this thing and just be heading this up and watch these flowers that are getting ready to bloom. So I'm so excited about that. So if you want to know more about that, please go to entrepreneursclubunlimited.com and see what you're missing out on, because the founding member special stops tonight at midnight. It is an insanely low price of only $17 a month. After midnight, it goes up to $27 a month. I mean, you're still going to get the great stuff, but why not go and get it now when it's cheaper? Okay, and I had mentioned to you earlier, I was like, well, why not start a podcast? That's a great way to put your content out there. And that is exactly what I did. I started this podcast called Unmarket Your Business Podcast, and it premiered last Thursday. It was totally awesome. I loved it. I loved the 5 women who were on there who shared their story of how they are now part of the Unmarketing Nation, and they do unmarketing things to get their business to the success level that it is. And this Thursday, I'm having 4 more awesome women business owners on there who are also going to tell us how they are promoting their business and marketing their business in an unmarketing way. So please join us for that. You can go to csicorporation.com/podcast to get all the information on that. So if you have any questions, please just leave your questions in the comment. I know it's a little late, like 8:30 or so, almost 9 o'clock now, in the evening. So you may not be watching this, but I'm sure it will come up in your feed and you'll see it and you'll watch it and you may have questions. Please put your questions in the comments and I will be sure to answer them the earliest moment that I get, because I want to make sure that you know what content is, what content marketing is, and how you can use that to build your business. So thank you very much for allowing me to come into your living room, into your iPad or your iPhone or your Android device, and just kind of tell you some things that can help you market your business. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions for me, you can always reach me on my website at csicorporation.com. So until next week, same bat time, same bat channel, same bat place, I will see you then. Thanks a lot.